Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. So Scorpio, I am doing a new general love reading for this month of April. So just take whatever resonates for you, Scorpio, and leave the rest. I will be pulling messages for both single and those that are connected. So just take how it applies to your situation, okay? So just take what resonates, leave the rest. If you are new here, Scorpio, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for coming to my channel. My name is Vanessa. I am a spiritual intuitive reader, and I am also a birth doula. I'm out here in Washington State, but I'm originally from the Bronx, New York. So let's get started. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. Thank you again for following. I really appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. So you can apply this reading to wherever you have Scorpio placements. This is your reading. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay. I'm going to start off your reading with a romance angel oracle, if I could get these cards together. A romance angel oracle message first to get a general theme of the reading. So, Spirit for Scorpio. My beautiful Scorpios. Let's get the first card for Scorpio in love. Romantic feelings. Oh, both cards came out. Okay, good. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Romantic feelings. And then the second card that came out is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency. And then on the bottom of the deck we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. All right, let's get to the bottom of this, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. So for my single Scorpios, they're saying trust, have faith that you will find love. You could be having some romantic feelings towards somebody right now. And then for those that are attached, be wary of codependency, certain addictions, okay? Ow. All right, so let's get to it. So, Scorpio. Let's take what resonates, leave the rest. All right, Spirit for Scorpio. Can you give me some cards for Scorpio, please? For Scorpio. Alrighty. So Scorpio in love. So the first card is going to be you, Scorpio, the person watching this video. The second card I'm going to pull is for your person in this energy. The third card is the energy of the connection currently. The fourth card is the advice. And the last card, is the future outcome, most likely outcome. Okay, so just take whatever resonates for you. Card for the advice. And future outcome. Alright. Overall energy, bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles overall on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. So the first card that came out for you, Scorpio, is the 9 of Swords. There is you could be having some feelings of anxiety. There could be some unnecessary worries or fears in this connection. Okay, unable to stay focused, staying up at night, can't sleep type of energy. Your person is the Page of Cups. This could be a new beginning or a new start for some of you. If not, this is somebody that is not really putting much effort into the connection, breadcrumbing you. You know, a message here, a message there. There could be, you know, little to no communication for some of you. For my single, I almost said Leo. I just did Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. Scorpio. For my singles, you could be receiving a message from somebody that you may have feelings for. You may have some romantic feelings for. The current energy now is the Page of Wands in reverse between the connection. The Page of Wands in reverse. There is a lack of progress or forward movement in this connection. You or this person is not really putting much effort right now. Or some of you could not just be putting not much effort in love altogether. For my singles, you're not really putting much emphasis or interest right now, but there is a lack of forward movement. If you are connected to somebody that's being inconsistent, there were some inconsistencies here, which is why you're stressed out right now. You're feeling stressed, you're feeling uncertain. There's some uncertainties here. Questions need to be answered. All right. The advice is the Knight of Swords in reverse, air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And the most likely outcome is the Judgment. Scorpio energy. There's your card. One of your cards. So with the Judgment card here is the most likely outcome. A judgment needs to be made. You're going to have to make a decision in how you want to move things when it comes to your love life in general. Or with this person, you're going to have to come to some sort of a conclusion, a resolution, or something in order to move forward. The advice right now with the Knight of Swords here in reverse, your spirit is saying right now you could tend to be doing things out of impulse. So spirit is saying just try to use more logic when it comes to taking action. Like think before you make the jump. Like think before you take the action that you want to take. Be careful of being overindulgent and making impulse moves. You could also be dealing with a person that's just arrogant and just all over the place, and you kind of don't want that. That's where the disconnect is. So with the Judgment card here, in the future, you're gonna have to come to some sort of a realization, a conclusion. Make that call for yourself of what you want, because you are the Nine of Pentacles here overall. Is that you have a lot to offer in a relationship. You have a lot to offer to a person, to a partner. And some of you could be, living life secure right now. You're financially stable and you're looking for love, but you want somebody that's going to be consistent and match your energy. So just be wary of people that's being too codependent there with that codependency card there. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords in reverse and as the advice, that's like a warning. Like just be wary of people too clinging on and that arrogant type of energy, stubbornness. Okay. All right. What else do we have for Scorpio? What else do we have for Scorpio, please? What else do we have for Scorpio? What additional messages can you give me for Scorpio in this connection and love? Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. So for my single Scorpios, you guys are healing right now. You're just focusing on yourself, focusing on your self-love, releasing any negative energy from the past, cleansing your space, your aura. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. Trusting, reliability, believing. You want a loyal and stable partner. But I feel like with this person, as the Page of Cups in the present, there's some inconsistencies here. You know, with the Page of Wands in reverse for the current energy right now in this connection, Scorpio, there is a lack of reliability. You can't rely on this person because they're in and out too much. There's stubborn energy here. So you're gonna make that judgment call in the near future if you haven't already, because you know your worth. You have a lot to offer. You know, you're stable in other areas of your life. Now you want somebody that's going to, you know, you want to share something. You want to share your success and your achievements with somebody special, but not with this person. I don't see you with this person. You're looking for loyalty, conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. Clashing, yeah. Knight of Swords in reverse for the advice. Yeah, there could be some conflict here. So Spirit is saying you need to address these conflicts early on, because there could be too much stubbornness going on, arrogant energy, and that's throwing you off balance. You know, their energy is throwing you off balance. So I feel like in the near future, you're going to be like, you know what? This is not going to work. You're going to have some sort of realization, like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this inconsistency. I don't want conflict. I want somebody who's going to be loyal and show their loyalty to me. Clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. Yeah, this person needs to let you know what their intentions are. Like, get the clarity that you need here with the Knight of Swords in reverse for the advice. Get the clarity that you deserve, Scorpio, because I feel like there are some inconsistencies here and it's creating conflict. So I feel like once the truth comes out, once you find out what their true intentions are, you'll be able to make that judgment call. I'm like, okay, now I understand and now I can make my move. And then on the bottom of the deck, ecstasy. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. So this person that you're thinking about, they only could be looking for a good thing, a casual thing. You don't want that. You want something that's more stable and secure. Okay? So let's get some hidden messages. What is not being told to Scorpio at this time? What are the hidden truths for Scorpio? What are the hidden messages for Scorpio, please? What are the hidden messages for Scorpio? Finding out the truth crushed me. Finding out the truth crushed me. Remember, the roles are reversed, okay? They can be reversed. I want you. I want you. I will wait for a sign from you. I will wait for a sign from you. So some of you may have received a message from your person, you know, with the Page of Cups here. Your person may have already communicated to you recently. So now the ball's in your court. They're waiting for a sign from you now. What are you going to do? That you're going to make that judgment call in the future if you haven't already. Let me give you one more. You came closer than anyone. You came closer than anyone. On the bottom of the deck, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. So just be wary of people that are being too codependent, okay? Because you are self-sufficient. You know, you have a lot to offer. You are self-sufficient. So just be mindful, just be careful, especially my single Scorpios that are, you know, you in your bag and you're stable and you're ready for love. Be wary of those people of codependency mooching off your success. Okay, I don't know why I had to say that, but I'm just keeping it real with you. Okay. All right, let's switch gears. Let's pull some money messages for you, Scorpio, for the rest of the month. All right, Scorpio. Spirit, what's coming towards Scorpio in money and career? What's coming towards Scorpio in money and career, please? For the rest of this month, going into May. Money messages for Scorpio. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. We got the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Give me one more card, please. Two of Swords. So some of you are struggling to make a decision when it comes to a job offer. Because some of you right now could be not feeling fulfilled currently in your career path or in the workplace situation with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Lack of emotional fulfillment. You're not feeling challenged enough. You want something more fulfilling in your life. So with the Hierophant here, I feel like you're going to be thinking about what are you committed to? What are the things that you're more passionate about? So Spirit wants you to know you have the ability to stand on your beliefs and your tradition. So if you're not in alignment right now in the workplace situation or in your career path, find ways where you could still find more ways to create better opportunities for yourself that's going to stay in line with your values and your beliefs. Okay, and then you have the Two of Swords here. So you are looking at two different paths, but you're struggling to see things clearly. And then on the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you could not be applying yourself the way you should in the career path. There could be some lazy energy here in the workplace, or people around you are being lazy and not applying themselves, not being team players. So that's what I have for you in your money section. So to finish it off, Scorpio, I am going to ask you to think about any questions you want a yes or no answer to. So think of two questions. I'm gonna pull two cards from this Angel Answer Oracle deck. So think of any two questions you want a yes or a no answer while I shuffle, and I will pull those two cards. Those are gonna be your answer, and just take what resonates. So for my angels, what are the answers that you have for Leo? Yes or no questions that they're thinking about. So think about your first question, yes or no. It could be a simple question that you want a simple yes or no answer. Okay, your first card, Scorpio. Your first question. All right, that's too many cards that came out. One second, Scorpio. Okay, for your first question, think of your yes or no answer. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So I would say that's a yes. Perfect timing. Okay, think about your second question. Second yes or no question. Angels, what do you have? Success. Success. So that is a yes. Success. And on the bottom we have not the right time. Not the right time. So just take how that resonates for you, okay? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.